Brutal here at the Lubbock, Texas Regional, aka YCS Lubbock. My goodness, whoa, please introduce yourself to the world.
Hi, my name is Caden and I just got 7th place with Lunalights.
Lunalights? What made you decide to play Lunalights for the event, man?
I just thought it was a fun meta call and I just really enjoyed the deck.
Fair. Well, before we start the profile, any shoutouts?
Shout out my boys Ricardo, Cole, Peyton, all of them. SK Games, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Sweet, without further ado, please show us the Lunalight dude.
Alright, so these are pretty standard ratios. We got 3 Gold Leo, best starter in the deck, 2 Silver Hound. Some people play one of this, but I chose to run 2 because I find the second one comes up a lot in testing. 2 Black Sheep, 2 Kaleido Chick, and then we got 1 Martin and 1 Emerald Bird. Emerald Bird's not standard. A lot of people choose to cut Emerald Bird, but I tested it a lot in this 40 card list without Foolish Burial Goods in main, and I really enjoyed it, so I decided to play it in main for this event.
Nice.
And then of course we have the 2 Pendulums, Wolf and Tiger. And that's it for the main deck Lunalight monsters, really standard. And then we have Fractal Honorary Lunalight card, and of course the 3 Tanky to go with them. We only play 1 Fractal because it can get very cloggy even with the Emerald Bird, so we want to just play 1 Fractal to search off Tanky to play around Droll the best we can, because Droll really hurts the stack. Then we got 3 Masquerade, just another 1 card starter, as well as Foolish. And then we have 2 Perfume. Some people play 3, but I chose to play 2 because it just feels right. It's not a starter, it's more of an extender. But 2 is fine because it's really searchable. And then of course the Lunalight Fusion. This card is insane going second. If you can get to dump Martin without getting drolled, that is, then you can get Lunalight Fusion and just go straight into a Liger Dancer, which really helps to break boards. And of course the 1 Poly that we have to play because Black Sheep searches it. And then that's all for the engine. It's 25 engine cards and 15 hand traps. So for the hand traps we have 3 Ash, 3 Fua, 3 Droll, and then I chose to run 3 Bestials and 3 Impulse as well. The reason why I chose the Bestials was because I was expecting to see like a lot of Rogue, like a lot of Orcus, a lot of Fiendsmith, and that's pretty much what I did end up seeing. It was also really good against Mitsu. Against an Orcus opponent, I drew double Bestials both games, which was just absolutely crazy. Completely shut him down. And then you kind of just have to run Fua, Droll, Impulse in this deck, because the deck can run Impulse. It's an insane card.
What deck beat you in Swiss?
I'm sorry?
What deck beat you in Swiss?
The deck that beat me in Swiss was actually Orcus Mitsu. I was just really misplaying. It was second round, I was super tired, and I was misplaying really badly.
Nice. And you already explained a 40 card?
Yeah,
so
40 card main deck. And then for the extra deck, we got the Karibo token, of course. For the fusions, I chose to run the standard 6, being 2 Perfume, 2 Leo, and 2 Liger. Those are the standard 6, but I also chose to run Panther and Cat Dancer. These didn't really come up. I summoned Cat Dancer like once. I still lost because it just can't be destroyed by battle. And then Panther is to try to make Leo. It's good in the mirror, like in theory, because Leo Dancer outs Liger since it's unaffected by card effects except for Lunalights. So I didn't really use these. They were mainly just Liger Dancer dump targets, which I did end up dumping all of my fusion monsters in my last match versus White Forest. So double Liger, I made double Liger and then dumped all the names. It came up.
Nice.
And then for links, we have Almirage, Cross Sheep, and SP Little Knight. These are just super standard. Almirage helps you play around like Imperm on your Gold Leo if you have Perfume or any other extender. And then Cross Sheep is just for combo. SP is SP, it's crazy. Crazy end board piece, crazy for breaking boards. And then for Exeeds, we have Tiger King to set Tenki. And I didn't really come up today, but it's also like complete board negation. Baguska, part of the end board, Dugara's, and Balanboxer King Dempsey. Dugara's insane as always in this deck because it could just spam out 4s, and then Dempsey, it's a weird one. You don't search off of it, you just use it to detach for effect, so Martin or Emerald Bird, or Kaleido Trick even.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the extra. And then for the side deck, You have to run 3 Lancey in this format. Malice exists. I beat Malice round 1. You have to run it. Especially with no ban lists coming until after Worlds, you just have to run it. And then next we have double Lightning Storm Duster. I just expected a lot of Rogue, and this deck really struggles into back row, so I just wanted something to out that.
Okay.
And then for this is for Ryziel, Ulti-Slayer Aggregator. It did actually come up in my final round against White Forest, where I was able to Ulti-Slayer their Sylvia so that they couldn't get the Omni, and I just dumped my Perfume Dancer for that, and it worked out. Helped me to break the board. And then for going first cards, we have Cold Buy, Triple Foolish Grail Goods Package, and Serenade Dance.
Sweet.
And yeah, that's the
Hey
deck
man,
profile.
well congrats on top 8.
Thank you.
Sweet. Until next time everyone, Borderlands.